Hi, Brady Snow with TubeSift here. Today we're going to talk about the third step of a successful video ad, and that is the solution. So on a previous post we talked about the importance of a hook grabbing your viewer's attention, a pattern interrupt that's going to interrupt them from their typical viewing habits on YouTube and watch your ad. If you can hook an audience, which is very difficult, you then have the opportunity to relate to a common problem that they might have. So that is something we covered on a previous post as well. Once you present the problem and you develop that audience, you qualify the viewer, you need to present a solution. And that solution is going to be your offer, your service, your product. And that solution is going to fix the problem that you addressed previously in the ad. So let's go ahead and look at what you need to do to effectively introduce the solution and make them want to buy your products. Okay, so once you've hooked your audience, once you've related to a common problem that they may have, you address what that problem is, then you present the solution. This can also be known as educating your viewer, where you demonstrate the value of your offer. You show how your product or service is going to fix that problem that you told them about, that you related to them about. So in the last one, we were looking at an example from a Harmon Brothers ad for ClickFunnels with the Gold Digger narrator. Let's go ahead and pick up where we left off and watch how they transition from the problem to the solution. And at that point, they start educating the viewer on how effective that solution is going to be for them, what it will do for them in allowing them to solve that problem that we had addressed.
So your business dies, along with your dreams. If you really wanted to sell, you ditch your site and build a funnel. A funnel's a series of online steps that turns your potential customers into paying customers. It walks them through the sale online, just like you would in person. Introducing ClickFunnels.com.
So before they said the name of their brand, ClickFunnels.com, that they were promoting, they talked about the solution to the problem, and that is just using a sales funnel. It briefly describes how the funnel works, the benefits of it, and at that point, your viewer is hopefully thinking about, oh yeah, I need to start a sales funnel if I want to have a successful business. And at that point, they know that they want that. They want a tool that's going to allow that to happen, to make it simple for them, and allow them to achieve success. When you show that solution is what's going to fix the problem, you can then introduce your brand, and voila. As you can see here, the brand is introduced, ClickFunnels.com. They see that as a potential solution, and at that point you can go on to describe the key benefits, go into more detail about how that's going to fix them, and then that transitions you towards the point where you can introduce a call to action, which is where you tell them exactly what to do or where to go to gain access to your solution, to your product. So that typically translates to making sales. They buy, and that is the whole point of your ad. So let's continue here and see what they do to finish that out and continue educating on the solution. So this is, in a way, showing the true value of your offer.
The low-cost, no-coding way to build a money-making funnel. It's
low-cost, no-coding way to make a money-making funnel, to build a money-making funnel. Okay, that's a great benefit. That sounds like it would be easy. It'd save me time. That's great. Let's keep watching.
like your own personal money printer, but without the felony. I ain't going back to jail. ClickFunnels makes online selling easy. It has customizable templates for every part of your funnel, from landing page to checkout.
Customizable templates from landing page to checkout. Great benefit.
It's so simple, my mule could do it if she weren't blind. Didn't bring her safety goggles. Dumbass. Want to be a best-selling author? There's a funnel for that. Want to capture leads? There's a funnel for that. Sell a product, sell a service, sell to other businesses? There's funnels for that. Heck, you can even sell yourself. No, not prostitution, sicko. Like a public speaker or illustrator or hooker. Wait, a typical user who did...
So they clearly continue with the humor there, but they talk about how you can use a funnel in any business niche, and that's a great benefit because then that you hooked the viewer on the problem that they have starting a business, but then you keep this broad customer base by showing that this solution, your product, works for a vast amount of people working with different goals. Ultimately the same goal, having a successful business, but obviously there's all different kinds of businesses that could be successful. So they're saying that it works in any niche. So that is demonstrating the value of your offer. It's educating the viewer about what your product or service will do for them to solve that problem that you introduced in the beginning of your ad. So later on, once you've done that, you want to use the call to action, which can be as simple as go to clickfunnels.com, sign up today, or click here. A lot of times on these YouTube ads, you can use a video overlay ad, and they click it and it directs them to a landing page somewhere where they can make a purchase, or maybe your goal is to get them to sign up for a newsletter so they join your mailing list. Those are all conversion actions, and those are essentially what you're trying to do with your ad. So you got to use your ad to drive these results. And following this formula that we've covered in these series here, the hook, showing the problem, which is qualifying the viewer and addressing the problem that they might have. The solution, where you present how they're going to solve that problem and overcome the hurdle, the roadblock that they're experiencing. And then you demonstrate the value of your offer so that they want to use your product or service. And then you extend that call to action. And voila, you have sales, you have new leads, whatever your goal is, you follow those steps in your ad, you will have success. And there's lots of tried and true ways to do this, but if you generally follow this structure, you're going to have success. So another key component after you create your ad is placement, so finding your audience. And to do that, you can hop over to TubeSift.com and sign up for a TubeSift license, where you can precision target your ideal audience, where they're watching and when they're watching their favorite YouTube content. You can place your ad in front of them and receive a huge ROI on your advertising campaigns. So thank you for watching this one. We will see you next time on the TubeSift blog.